Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of SyncityyTV. Come watch TV with me. Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of SyncityyTV. Get on in here and come watch TV with me. I cannot believe this is it. We are at the end. The season 3 finale, episode 10, Revelations part 2 of From. And bitch. All season long, I've been hearing people complain, we don't have any answers. It's 3 seasons and we don't have any answers. Blah, blah, blah. Baby, did they give us some answers in this finale. Some answers and some more questions. And that's the thing I love about this show. The mystery never stops. The story keeps telling itself. And that's what y'all should want. Y'all shouldn't want the story to end. If we get too many answers, the story's going to end. The way that they're doing this is giving us answers in a way that the story can keep evolving and keep evolving and keep changing and keep changing so we can get season after season after season. Now, I don't think that they should draw it out and make it too long. But I could see a good 7-8 season arc for From. Honestly, truly, if they do it right. Now, I just want to start out by saying I was proven wrong. I did not think that Tabitha was Victor's mom reincarnated. I did not. I thought that maybe there was a psychological tether or a psychic tethering between the two of them through lifetimes. I did not think it was reincarnation, but I was proven wrong. It is. So to kind of debunk my thoughts about why it couldn't have been reincarnation, I went and did a little research, okay? The definition of reincarnation is non-physical essence of a living being bringing new life in a different form or a different body after death. So I had to remind myself that just because Miranda is Tabitha reincarnated, that doesn't mean their lives had to be exact. Because in my brain, I'm like, but Tabitha is Latin. How is she Miranda reincarnated when they're not even the same? You know, like they're not the same. But I had to remind myself that doesn't matter. Reincarnation just means your soul is brought back to life in a new body. Mind blown. Because I did not think that was the case. And it turns out that it is. And it also seems like rebirth and reincarnation was a heavy theme in this season finale of From. Because we learn now that not only are some of the residents of Fromville reincarnations of the original inhabitants, but we also learned that the monsters are also, they can be reborn because they made a deal with the devil. In my personal opinion, they sacrificed their children so that they could gain eternal youth, so that they could never die, so that they could never age. They could never die. So they're always going to be reborn, as we saw when Fatima gave birth to Smiley. Child, the way I was shook. Because first of all, how? And I got to go back and do some rewatches. And I know y'all feel the same way. I got to go back and rewatch from the beginning. Because how did Fatima even get pregnant with Smiley to begin with? My mom has said something on the lines of maybe they chose Fatima because she's barren and that she couldn't have children. So maybe that's why they picked her womb to rebirth Smiley. Baby, I don't know. But I got to go back and rewatch so I can put the puzzle pieces together on how that even came about. Because how, when, and why? A question that I have, now that we know that Tabitha is a reincarnation of Miranda, Jade is a reincarnation of Christopher, are all the residents in Fromville reincarnations of the original inhabitants of the town? Or are there just select few? That's a question that I have. Now let's talk about Elgin's impressionable ass. Okay, first of all, he told on himself in part 1 of the finale. Because why you doing all that talking? You running your mouth too much. Okay, now you're caught. Getting caught into the principal's office. Looking like a scared kid getting caught into the principal's office for the first time. He didn't know what to do. Pull up tank. He was so scared, okay? And you want to know what? I'm not mad at Boyd. He didn't do anything wrong, in my opinion. That's his daughter-in-law. And something is happening to her that nobody can explain. She's hurting people unbeknownst to her. something is happening to her and you done took her and locked her away somewhere because these monsters told you to. Or because some entity told you to. No. Where is my daughter-in-law? So by any means necessary for mine, absolutely, boy didn't do nothing wrong. You gonna tell me one way or another where my daughter-in-law at. Okay? And then good sis Sarah. Sarah's redemption arc gotta be by far one of my favorites because it's not a clean-cut redemption arc. It's not a clean-cut redemption arc to where she did this bad thing and now she's this great person. No, she did this bad thing. She had time to sit in it, live in it, realize what it did to her, realize that she was wrong, okay? Live in the consequences of her actions, but also realize her purpose in this town, okay? Sarah said, you know what? Y'all playing, let me do it. And her line that she delivered, I saw somebody say it had to be the coldest line in the whole show. And I gotta concur. Baby said, boy, this a good man. This place already took so much from him. I will not let it take it so, but it already has mine. So I'm gonna do what needs to be done to get these answers that we need. And when she took old boy eye out. I'm not mad. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. We needed to know. And you got the answers. Savage. Okay? I ain't mad at it. Sarah been minding her business and drinking her water. But Sarah also know what needs to be done to get shit done. And get shit handled. The way that things are now. Things are not the same as they was when she did what she did. Things have changed. And we got to get to it. Scott McCord, I have been singing his praises all season. And I'm going to sing them one last time. That man and the life that he brings to Victor and playing a child trapped in a man's body. I can't even begin to explain how absolutely amazing his performance is as Victor. If you don't watch this show and you're literally just watching my reviews to see if it's a show you want to watch the show for Victor. Watch the show to see Scott McCord in this master class in acting, okay? MVP for the season, standout actor for the season in my personal opinion. Scotty, you did that. Now, a little key. My homegirl, who I did the Found review with last week, she has been saying all season long that she doesn't understand why Marielle is keeping what her experience was like so close to the chest. Why is she guarding it so heavily? And I really didn't think too much into it until this past episode, because it's like, you're not okay. Julie's going through something. Randall's going through something. I know you're going through something too. Why are you keeping it so close to the chest? It's got to be more to it. What's really going on with Marielle? I'm interested to see that in season 4 as well. Another thing that I did not realize that my homegirl Key had to tap me in on is Acosta's name reveal. On my first rewatch, because I watched this episode now 3 times. My first watch through, I did not realize that Kenny said Acosta's first name for the first time. It's Danny. Now, again, my homegirl Key, she be like tapped in with the theories and stuff. She really be knowing her shit. And she feels like there's a reason why we just now are learning Acosta's first name. It's another thing that I didn't think too deep on, but I've learned to listen to my friend when she's deep diving, because she's always right. So I'm going to keep my eye out for that in season 4 as well. Now, my personal favorite part of the episode was the end, because if y'all remember my review when we were introduced to the time jump thing with Julie, I was fucking mind blown and confused, and I didn't get it. And now I get it, because my baby Ethan explained it to me, okay? Julie can walk through time. A story walker, I guess is what Ethan calls her. She can walk through timelines and go back. And that's what she did at the end of the episode. I hope everybody caught that. That was a future Julie coming back to stop Jim from getting killed from whoever this man in yellow is. Okay? I wasn't sad about Jim getting got at all. But I do want to know who this man in yellow is. And I think he showed up at that moment in time because they cracked another part of this curse. They figured it out. And the monsters don't want them figuring it out. And I feel like they're getting closer and closer and closer to breaking this curse. And the monsters have to do what they have to do to stop them. Okay? I'm running out of time. But this has been a wild season. Insane. I loved every single bit of it. Even the slow episodes. They were good to me. We had an amazing season 3. And I'm so excited that we know for sure now that we're getting a season 4. So please do some rewatches, because I know I am, and get ready for next year, hopefully, or 2026, whenever we get season 4. Right back here, same place, same time. Holla at your girl. Let me know what you thought of the finale, and I hope you keep watching. If you're just watching for film reviews, watch for some other shows, because I watch a lot of things, and I'm gonna be coming back with a lot more reviews in the meantime.